Conference closed on a high note yesterday, with 34 companies pledging a total of 100.1 billion rand in investment projects to be developed within the 3 years. Together, these projects have the potential to create more than 60,000 direct jobs and almost 250,000 indirect jobs. Now, one of the companies that were among the first to pledge yesterday was Avco Food Processing, and we're getting into conversation with Zin Mabaso, the director of Avco Food Processing, to learn more about that pledge that they made. Zin, thank you so much for your time. Welcome to the Upside. You were the first company to sign the pledge ceremony yesterday. What drove Avco Foods to commit to investing in KwaZulu-Natal, and what specific benefits do you hope to bring to the province through this project?
So good afternoon, and thank you very much for having me. So Avco Food Processing has been operating in the area for around about 4 years now, setting up the feasibility study, so as well as understanding how we were going to operate and where. And we've identified KwaZulu-Natal as our preference province, largely for the climate, largely for the amount of land that is there for. So it was a privilege for us to finally be in a position where we actually start rolling out this cassava initiative in KwaZulu-Natal, to be able to be one of the first companies actually called up to pledge our project. It is of the 101 billion, 1.1 billion is our project size that we are pledging in the agro-processing sector.
Zin, you also participated in the deal room session, which is, as we understand it, is a first-time feature at the KZN Investment Conference. Can you talk to us about your experience in terms of presenting to financiers and how this opportunity could potentially impact your business and future growth?
So it is the inaugural deal room. Never before in the KZN Investment Conference have they had such a room. So it was a fantastic experience. Imagine being in the dragon's den without the dragons. With more like people looking to enable and finance and fund your projects. For us, it was an opportunity to showcase our project of 1.1 billion, which creates some 250 permanent jobs, some 469 jobs in construction, some 2,000 smallholder farmers get to supply us with raw material goods into our factory. So it was an opportunity to just showcase that. Help get all funders in one room and get interest and awareness out there of what kind of transformational projects we are bringing out that substitutes 20,000 tons of import that South Africa actually brings in of the tapioca starch that will be made from our cassava roots, but also how we start to bring localization to the province and to South Africa in general, and therefore do import substitution of some 300 million per annum in this regard. So what a wonderful opportunity to participate in a deal room, and also to be able to have this presence for ourselves as an investor. It helps us also to close the last financial gap that we have for debt financing. So a fantastic opportunity for us as a business to showcase our stuff.
Well, investing in agriculture is always a very good bet. And Zin, thank you so much for your time and for the investment that you are making in KwaZulu-Natal, creating the jobs, and we wish you nothing but success with these projects in the upcoming years.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity.
The voice of Zin Mabaso, director of AFCO Food Processing. They were the first company to sign the pledge ceremony yesterday as they managed to reach, this is the Kwazulu-Natal Investment Conference, managed to reach and exceed the target of 95 billion rand in pledges. They got to 100.1 billion rand in investment projects for the province. It's now 19 minutes, actually 20 minutes after 3 p.m. Central African time. Don't go anywhere. Our conversation with Stilo is coming up next.
Call us on +27 63 406